In my previous match,
Alright.
I slipped and left an opening, but my opponent failed to notice. He gradually lost his advantage.
I really hope the stream didn't start on her saying I slipped and left an opening.
He started to panic.
It's not
until I knocked him down with a single
not a good
blow.
place to start stream. Not a good place to start stream when she says that. That would be clippable as well.
In my previous match, I slipped and left an opening, but my opponent failed to notice. He gradually
Hi Violet,
lost
hi
his
Goldie,
advantage.
how you guys doing?
And here,
the chat
he
box is
started
not
to
working for
panic
some
until
odd reason.
I knocked him down with a single blow.
Hopefully it does work now. I don't know. Yes, there we go. 'Tis there, I have brought it back from the depths of death. I don't know.
With me.
Definitely meant to do that. I'm fighting against an anti-abortion person, they're not making my day any better.
Match,
Why are you
I
fighting against an
slipped and
anti-abortion
left an
person?
opening,
Just ignore them.
but my opponent failed to notice. He gradually lost
Let them
his
think
advantage.
what they want to think. Don't let it affect you.
And here, he started to panic until I knocked him down with a single blow.
I was going to do so. Oh yeah. Do we want the VTuber model on, or do we not want it on? Like, what are we thinking? Do we activate it, or do we leave it as is? Because I'm just curious. Like, is it better to have it like this? I know Violet doesn't care. Goldie, give me feedback. Give me feedback, Goldie. Do you think? Because since there's only 2 people here, do you think I should use the VTuber model or not? Or does it not matter? Also, they made you mad. I choose that option. Oh, it doesn't matter? Okay, that's fine. Well, if we, I can move chat down here then. Back where it used to be. Does that look better with chat there? Don't care, plus they're a man. It's usually a man that's anti-abortion. Not gonna lie. Not anti-abortion, that's, no, yeah, anti-abortion. Yeah. They should have no say. Joe. Let me poise? Yes, let me poise this question. Pose this question? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking poise because she's fucking pole dancing. Anyway, if
You're here.
say they're husband and wife, and the wife is pregnant, but they don't have enough money to support it, does the husband then have a say as well? Or is it just the guy doesn't have a say in, like, I'm just putting forward a question here, because I'm actually quite curious what you think. Or if it's boyfriend and girlfriend, but they don't have enough money to support themselves and a child. So would you then, would the guy then have a say? I think if they're married, they should talk about it. But ultimately, it's the woman's body, obviously. But yeah, like, do they have a say though? If they're talking about it, then the guy has a say.
You're here.
Husband shouldn't force a woman to have an abortion. No one should force anyone to do anything. Period. But yeah. Interesting. Cool. If they can mutually agree, then it's fine. Yeah. They just have to discuss it. Ooh, I've got a hot drink right now, and it's really hot. And I just drank it, and I felt, you know when you feel it go down your, like, into your stomach, like you can feel the burn.
I slipped.
Oh, that's horrible.
but my opponent failed to notice.
Fuck, I'm dying. Carlothea voiced that as a scheduled stream in 3 days for her to try out Marvel Rivals. Oh, nice.
He started to panic.
Then he'd take his stuff and leave.
Until...
Yeah, but then that would be even worse for the woman, because she then has to do everything on her own. Pay for herself and the child. So that wouldn't be a
This is the
good solution.
family antidote, made to suppress Leviathan's spiritual corruption.
Anyway, yes, continuing with the story.
As long as we can identify the problem, there's a way to fight back. You carry the Sentinel's power within you. That's keeping the corruption at bay for now. What's left are the hallucinations and whispers. I've learned about Leviathan's current state from Galbrenna.
Oh.
The Thessalians have resisted the Thermodian.
I need to plug
for
this
a
in.
century. Its whispers.
Oh shit, I forgot about stream elements, yeah.
We will defeat it.
God, this quest is so amazing. Every part of the story quest in Wuthering Waves, I think has been amazing so far. I don't think
Leviathan needs a harbinger.
there's been a part of the story quest that like the main story quest that I haven't enjoyed.
You're the laureate of Raguna and the hero of heroes in Septimont. That's more than enough to be its first choice.
Which is impressive.
Your path overlaps with the Vidius. The tide spawn are shaped by the harbinger's thoughts.
Can we test if 8bot still works?
Neither the thundering Mephis nor the Phalian Beringal are native to Rinascita. So...
You once said the Harbinger had to be corrupted by the Dark Tide. But I still don't show any signs of corruption.
What about Genshin? I get bored of Genshin very quickly.
I suspect the one corrupted might not be you.
If I enjoyed the Archon quest, I'm pretty sure it would be done by now. Because, like, I wouldn't have had such a long break where I didn't play the game.
The Dark Tide, huh? I ate some back at the hunting grounds. It tasted kind of funky. It made me super sleepy. Ever since then, I've been having the weirdest nightmares.
How's the
Everyone
audio, by the
does
way, guys?
carry
How's the
Dark Tide's
sound?
frequency.
Abby must have absorbed many other frequencies.
Oh shit, whoops.
So while the Dark Tide's
Oops.
frequency lay in wait, it was masked by the others. It makes sense. You two share life and energy. As the primary in this bond, your frequency has been overriding Abby's. Leviathan planned for this.
Rover? Did I do something wrong?
We made a call when it mattered. I asked you to absorb the Dark Tide. We couldn't have known what it would become. You didn't do anything wrong.
I see. Well, I can go hungry, if I have to. But you better not get hurt.
The real threat is Leviathan. If we want to end this for good, we kill it and destroy its paradise.
From what I know, Leviathan manifests its kingdom by flooding Rinascita with the Dark Tide. That's how it turns the real world into the journeying paradise. But we've already secured Raguna and Septimont. The Fabrictorium and the hunting grounds are both stabilized. So why is this paradise still there?
Everything you've done has slowed down or maybe even sealed off some of its pathways. That's why Leviathan is resorting to its final plan. This so-called divinity is more devious than humanity realizes. The paradise you saw is not of this world. It stands within the Dark Tide. Matriarch of Physalia, you have guarded this truth for over a century. Now, we need your insight.
I couldn't see the truth, until the Threnodians' whispers finally quieted. Only then did those ancient records, once twisted beyond recognition, begin to make sense again. Leviathan was born from the shadows in our hearts.
Oh, we already know this, don't we?
And belong. It took the shape of a sea creature.
Guess this is
because
just a
nothing
recap. So this is
frightens
actually a
us
good
more
place to like
than the deep.
start the stream again.
It used faith to spread a spiritual plague. All the while, it has been feeding on our pains. Fear, despair, sorrow. Our ancestors believed Leviathan survived by absorbing these emotions. Little by little, it burrowed into Rinascita's collective unconscious. They said the dark tide is that subconscious made real. An
How?
ocean
Yes,
of
Goldie?
shared trauma. That's why they called Leviathan the Master of the Deep.
The Master
them.
of the Deep.
All those voices in the dark tide. And before I touched the gate, I felt it. Fear. Sorrow. Like it was pouring out of the people.
The stronger the conflict, the deeper the emotion it stirs. That's what shapes our memories and subconscious.
Holy
That's
Wars.
why the playwright kept forcing Rinascita into conflict. Every tragedy, every struggle, it wasn't random. It was all to keep feeding Leviathan. The end times are drawing near. The Ragonesi cling to hopes of a blissful afterlife. Septimontians have long
Bot
believed
EXE,
in another
hello, how you
world
doing?
that begins after death. Leviathan may have drawn from these subconscious beliefs, aligning with those desires to fabricate a false future and afterlife within the dark tide. The illusion of the journeying paradise.
If that's true, once the people's belief in the end times reaches its zenith, their consciousness will align entirely with Leviathan's vision, like Gilberto, and the others who were fully corrupted.
Its power of assimilation will grow stronger, until the line between imagination and reality vanishes. The journeying paradise will descend upon the world just as before. When it does, every soul in Rinascita will be unified under its control. No thoughts, no will, just blind devotion. Different from the
I
tide's
can't
walk.
sleep. Fair.
You saw it in the illusion. It cast aside the Sentinel's form and took on Cartetias. That means the first step in her plan is complete. Leviathan is still watching the real world. Because of the mark of the dark tide, it can read your thoughts. So for now, we can't share the full plan with you. But you must have sensed it by now. Your connection with Rinascita runs deeper than I, or even you, ever imagined. You're not just the harbinger of despair. You've become a vessel of Rinascita's hope. So go. Gather every last flicker of it. This is a hunt, yes. But it's also more than that. It's a war of spirit. Of light against shadow. Hope against despair. To take Leviathan down, our belief has to be unshakable. If there's doubt in your heart, then stop.
I slept at evening,
Your
now I am
path won't
Batman.
reveal itself, unless you're ready to walk it.
I'm Batman.
For now, the dark tide in Laguna is under control. And I think I figured out what it plans to do next. Before the bells of
Bro, we got
paradise
real life
ring
Batman in the
Hawaii
chat.
time. When you're ready, head to Septimont. Just like the playwright said, when the moment comes, everything, fiction and reality, past and future, will converge there.
Yeah, she's gone. Alright. Quest unlocked. Do we exchange some more information with Cantarella? Do I have questions? No, I don't. Actually, no. I don't have questions. We're cool. We're good. Right, let's go. Oh, gimme. No. No. I want the box. Give me the box. Give me crown back. No crown for you, Goldie, apparently. Complete this with a story, not to spoil, but ending epic cinema. Crying and goosebumps both. Okay. Damn. I'm looking forward to it then.
Keep moving. Stay in line and follow instructions. No dawdling.
So she's back in charge
I
again.
promise. We will return soon.
Even though nobody remembers her? That was quick.
Well, well. Is that you, Unwritten One? So you did decide to grace us after all. Thought maybe you'd forgotten about us.
I thought everyone forgot about her. What? I do enjoy our interactions
Did you
with
come
you, though.
straight from Raguna?
I did. Has it begun here too? I see you're starting evacuations.
An unannounced high tide. But that term doesn't even begin to cover it.
You have Scooby-Doo gummies?
No signs, no patterns. The
What?
dark tide
I didn't-
swarm
I didn't even know those existed.
even outside the city of
I
Septimore.
forgot about Scooby-Doo.
It doesn't make sense. The Earthrend Wedge is still holding back the dark tide at its depths. At any rate, Augusta's already led a team to the Sanguis Plateaus to investigate.
Okay.
As for me, I'm helping out here. Someone has to stop the panic from turning into a stampede.
It's not just Septimont. Raguna has been hit too.
You have Scooby-Doo gummies. It's just, like, how can you... You, like...
Laguna too.
You just
Ridiculous.
announce that and then just leave it there.
He never bent the knee, never played by the rules. Why is it that fate always strikes hardest at those who dare to defy it?
They're good. Be glad the Violet's not here.
I'm just a helpful, ordinary person.
That's all I'll
now,
say.
Helping the temple with the evacuation. No more restraints from the Tetragon.
Be glad.
No prophecies. I admit, I've never felt freer. It's just... The last prophecy ended with, the dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. After that, nothing. And with
Huh.
this abnormal dark tide behavior, people are starting to fear the end is upon us.
Another may be hungry too. Blame Goldie. It's Goldie's fault. Oh, I like that. A blank future can mean a new beginning. Ooh. Philosophical.
Nice thought. If only more people shared your hope. But in the face of something this vast and unknown, fear is only human. We can't blame them for trembling.
You know, we've been in Rinascita for so long, I forgot that I was in, even forgot what the other place is called, where we start. What's it called? No, is Janshin a character?
Yeah.
Or is that?
Any
What?
word?
Jinjo, there we go, thank you.
The dark
Yeah.
tide.
I forgot.
spotted at the Three
That's how long
Kings
we've been in
Crest.
Rinascita, in Raguna.
Bad. It's the highest point in the Sanguis Plateaus, well beyond the Blight Cloud's reach. The dark tide has never touched it before. They call it the Three Heroes Crest for the three heroes of heroes who once stood there. Many believe their blessing has kept it one of the few sacred places the dark tide cannot reach. If even that place isn't safe, we need to see it with our own eyes. But Septimont still needs us too.
Worry not, honored one. The Senate will oversee
A
the
few months ago,
evacuation.
Genshin Dev said they wanted
Please,
Genshin to continue for
assist
like
the
20
Ethel.
years.
We may lack your strength, but we will not
Of course they
stand
did. Of course they
idle.
want it to continue for 20
We will
years.
do everything we can.
Imagine
to
how much
hold
money
the
it makes
line.
them. Like, bro.
We were born in Septimont. Resistance runs in our blood. And we were raised beneath the shining legacy of heroes. You think we'll sit back and let ruin claim us?
We're counting on you, honored one.
I hate to admit it, but the current Senate's grown a backbone. Cowards wouldn't last long working under Augusta anyway. Come on, Rover. Let's find her.
Okay.
Traces of the dark tide are everywhere.
The tide spawn always shows up where we least expect them, and never slow down. Our warriors are stretched thin just trying to hold the lines.
Oh yeah, Bruling is forced on its update. Apparently she's
Even
going
though
to be
the
healing
common
buffer.
echoes here don't depend
Cool.
on the Genesis Nexus, they're still breaking down due to the Dark Tide's corruption. Don't wear that face. These are Septimont's warriors. They don't fall easy. There! The Three Heroes Crest. Looks like they just finished a battle. Let's pick up the pace. You fought beside Augusta before, and you once led the battle to defeat the Sovereign. Your presence will rally them.
Look!
My aura.
It's Rover! The Honorable One!
My fellow warrior, you came!
No comment.
Feels like just yesterday we were fighting side by side in the Colosseum. And now look at you. Hero of heroes and all. Didn't see that coming.
Rover, your arrival is appreciated.
Oh, let me introduce you. Augusta, this is...
You know. We know each other.
A lot happened while you were off adventuring. You missed some fun.
It is strange. From the moment we met, it felt like we were cut from the same cloth. Like we'd known each other before. She might seem unmoored, but when the storm hits, she holds fast.
All right then,
Did
Augusta.
she just describe her as a boat?
What's the situation?
Theoretically, the dark tide flows here from the blight
Okay.
cloud above the plateaus.
Weird
High
analogy.
tides have always followed its movements. But this time, nothing. No blight cloud anomalies. No frequency fluctuations near the Three Heroes crest. We always knew the Earthrend Wedge was a stopgap as we continued to search for a permanent solution. But this eruption without warning defies everything we thought we understood. We repelled the first
Shock
wave
horror.
and set up an anti-corrosion ward using anchor obelisks. Have you discovered anything?
Yeah, it's the Fraxidus, because of course it is. They're behind everything bad that happens in the world of Wuthering Ways, apparently.
What? But I thought the Sovereign's death would sever the root cause of the Paradise's descent. But Leviathan's rebirth. This is a whole new thread of fate.
The Fraxidus. Always scheming in shadow. Its wicked ambitions know no end.
Your Excellency, another outbreak. Tide spawn heading straight
What
for
is
the
like
camp.
the aim of the Fraxidus again? Is it to like kill everyone and then restart
Leviathan
again?
won't spare us any time to breathe.
I forget what the Fraxidus is actually here for. Like what is their actual goal?
It's
Hi,
been too
Tajal.
long since we stood
Um,
shoulder to shoulder in
Before you
battle.
go, Augusta just described Juno as a boat, and it reminded me of when you kept calling Genshin characters boats.
Warriors!
That's all I had to say.
The battle horn sound once again. Let those who defy Septimont tremble at our fury and fall
Apparently,
before
Augusta
our
are
valor.
silencing people who complain. Bruh. Your me is a boat. See? See? So, yeah, Augusta just did the same thing about Yuno, and Yuno didn't seem to bat an eyelid, but yeah. My crown. How are you doing, Tajal, by the way? Violet seems kind of upset, so you might want to talk to her.
Tide spawn dead ahead! Let's cut them down in one clean sweep.
Oh, shit, okay.
It's always a blast fighting beside you, my fellow warrior.
I stole Cordy's
Another
crown.
horde inbound. They're not letting up.
They're heading straight to the anchor obelisks.
We will stop them. In control. Stay behind me.
I'm okay, and I saw Rat was not okay, but...
Together we ride.
Present your offerings.
Nightmare, break asunder.
Answer my call.
Answer my call.
Praise me.
Me when my mum
I
doesn't
shall
answer the
bear
phone and I've been her like 5,000 times.
At my string. We
Honor
bask
to
in
you.
glory.
My friend.
Is it just me, or have they slowed down a little?
Your Excellency, they're targeting the remaining anchor obelisk now.
But the gladiators guarding them. They haven't recovered from the last wave.
I don't know what to say about abortion. Yeah, I know. I talked to her about
We'll
it for a little
split
bit.
up and reinforce the rest. Stay sharp.
But yeah, the person she's talking
None
to
shall
doesn't seem
whisper.
be an open-minded person, put it that way.
Sounds.
I just think, like, when you come across people like that, just, like, don't let them... Like, just let them believe what they believe.
Keep it together.
Like, you're not going to change their mind, so...
You will obey.
How is the situation there?
Just clean them up.
We've cleared our sector 2. Regrouping now.
Yeah, no. I thought I'd let you know in case you somehow didn't know. But you guys are closer than me and her, so...
More tide spawn at the southwest base, boys!
Ugh, trying to
Phil's
wear
got
us
the
down one
chunkers up.
flank at a time, huh?
For the flip-flops.
Closing in on the obelisks on our side. Wait. Something's off.
They're striking at weak spots in the formation. Since when did they fight with strategy?
Leviathan. It's directing them. It saw we were spread too thin and scattered their assault on purpose.
I mean, if it's just about abortion, she'll be fine. She doesn't seem to be fine. She seems to be very, very annoyed. And she did say that this person had, like, wound her up beforehand. So, like, she just seems in a really bad mood. Like that, whoever she's talking to must have said something that's, like, flipped a switch. And then the abortion top on top of the abortion stuff on top of it is kind of not helping. My cat stepped on my thing and sent that emoji. Mm-hmm. What I mean is, if she's not, like, depressing sad. Oh, right.
Help reclaim those obelisks. The north
Yeah.
flank's ours.
I hope she's okay.
Let's give them a grand show.
The Montellis greet you. We will secure this cell.
The poison Leviathan leaves behind, allow the Phassalias to cleanse it.
Okay, this may be peak.
Phew! Made it this time. I've got this side covered.
This might be peak.
By the name of Imperator, we'll protect the obelisks here.
Let's deal with the mess first. Plenty of time to catch up after.
One obelisk remains on the northeast.
I'll take that one.
You have my thanks, heroes from afar. May your names be etched in eternity.
I just don't get into debates. I avoid them whenever I can. I just avoid, like, just close-minded people. If you want to talk, fine, but if you're just gonna argue, then fuck off. Like, to be fair, like, I don't want to talk to you if you're just gonna argue and not listen. Like, even though, like, Violet wasn't in the best of moods, I still talk to her about it. Like,
Seeing that kind of firepower up close is something.
you know what I mean? I just posed the question and asked her about it, and then she answered. I was like,
Maybe the Celia's aren't as
see,
much
you don't
as
have
they
to be a
say.
dick.
She's absorbing the tide spawn. What kind of power is that?
Is it absorbing the tide spawn?
Entertain me.
Oh, Gabrina, right, yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's just...
Finale. Rend this slumber.
I don't know, man.
World at my string. On you go. Future reshape to the hero of
In
heroes.
the name of glory. I play.
Nice. By the way, those scenes are like videos, because on mobile, main character... wait, what? That is the main character. So that's why not everyone is fighting. The voice might be slightly off. How did autocorrect change
What is that
this?
in the center?
I'm so confused.
An opening. Something inside is sending them frequencies to recover.
Oh, because there's so many characters, the
Tidespawn
game
is
lags.
still hiding
Right.
in there, ready to strike again. Damn it! There's no end to this.
I'm turning off autocorrect.
We won't last much longer at this rate.
Speaking of which, this isn't exactly on topic, but I proved my gang wrong. Do tell.
The entrance is open. Now's the time.
Dude, this is gonna be so sick.
What are you doing?
What I always planned to do. Hunt the Trenodian.
Yeah.
The moment I jump into the dark tide, the tide spawn will retreat to defend. That's when you seal the anti-corrosion ward. Trap them in one stroke.
Jump into the dark tide. Are you out of your minds?
Sure, she's done it before.
More precisely, into the journeying paradise. The suffocating despair you see. It's a gateway.
They thought I had
and
low stats.
Leviathan's sanctuary.
SAT scores. SAT? Sats? Same thing.
You're saying
But
Leviathan
I had
puts
higher
the
scores than them.
paradise inside the dark
I'm so
tide.
cool. I mean, you're gonna be
Grand
you want to
city
be a graphic
cleansed
designer
within it.
or a game designer, right?
Wasn't a
So yeah,
hallucination.
you are pretty cool.
Rinascita. Paradise's first form.
That is a pretty cool thing to
Everything
wanna
it
do.
plotted fell apart.
Everyone that is
With
in
no
my
other choice,
streams is cool.
It began spreading the gospel of its paradise by force. And that gives us a chance to kill it. Right now, it's trying to break the Earthrend Wedge's seal and drown all of Rinascita in the dark
Am
tide.
I cool? Well, you're in my stream.
But that's not its true goal. It feeds on our terror, on despairing frequencies. That's what fuels its rebirth and its paradise. We must strike at the root. Kill Leviathan.
I
Tear
got your
down
crown, you've been
paradise.
deranked.
If not, it will descend upon Rinascita, just as it did here, at the Three Heroes' crest.
The paradise won't fall unless we can reach it. How exactly do we do that?
The living can only enter the journeying paradise once they've been corrupted by the dark tide. Even then, one of you must go in first to open the way for the rest. Inside, there's a spatial anomaly. Whoever goes first must use the Sentinel's power to break through it, then find a waystone to create a connection for the others to follow. Augusta, you buried the waystone yourself, but it's been corrupted.
It's okay,
Only
you
the
can get it. I
Sentinel's
could be heading
power
out,
can
so have a
purify
good
it.
stream. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks for showing up.
Take it.
Yeah, you
Leviathan's
might
eye
want to
is
talk
still
to
on this place, so
Violet when
I'll
she's
say
cooled
no
down.
more. I trust you'll understand what's left unsaid. Once I'm inside, I'll draw its attention. That'll buy you enough time to prepare. Good. All locked and loaded. Now, if you'll excuse me, someone's got to teach the Dark Tide some manners.
Bye, Bella, if you're still here. She's either still here and lurking, or she's
No,
gone. She's
hold
probably
on now.
gone to sleep or something. I don't know.
And you, Rover, if your resolve is true, be ready. When the time comes,
Bye,
I'll
Tisha.
guide you to paradise. See you all in hell.
The Tide spawn are retreating to the center. They're all inside the ward's perimeter. Augusta!
Now activate the anchor obelisks.
We did it. But what good is that? She just rattles on, doesn't even check if anyone's really listening, and then dives headfirst into the dark tide.
The journeying paradise lies within the dark tide. I do not think she was lying. That grand city she spoke of, I saw it myself. Rover, we've set up camp near the Three Heroes Crest to keep watch. Let's head back and rest for now.
Okay.
There must
I got
be a
serious
way
face on.
forward. Once we're back, we'll gather all of Raguna's heroes and plan our next move together.
That was cool. So like everyone assembled to take on the Tacit Discords that came out of the Dark Tide.
The nature of the Dark Tide and Leviathan. Huh. I see where we are now.
Rover, you're here.
So they're just not going to tell me?
Regarding that, I
Oh.
think it's best you hear from them directly.
Them? Oh shit! Old man's got the sauce. Maybe not against that though.
Yo! Loud and clear, Rover? So, all available bloom bearers have arrived in Rinascita. We're standing guard at Averado Vault.
Oh, these are back
and
shore
Bloom
members.
is already en route to reinforce Septimont. When the Thrunodian blindsided us in Jinzhou, we ate some dust. But this time, the Black Shores will show the world.
Yeah,
who
this is
we
our
really
people
are.
now.
We've already synced intel with Raguna, and time's short, so I'll make this a quickie. We've drawn some key conclusions about the Thrunodian in Rinascita. The Thrunodian is a shadow of civilization, formless and immortal. According to Imperator's judgment, it can't be erased entirely, only shackled. But the one you're about to face is different. The Fraxidus used the Threnodian's gem to resurrect him, and that created a crack in the shell. Tethys believes that with Imperator's power, you might be able to split the gem from the Threnodian and stop Leviathan from fully reviving. If you can extract the gem, Tethys can tap into a Sonoros infinite expansion to lock that thing down for good. One more thing. Back in Jinzhou, Abby proved capable of absorbing Threnodian's frequencies. This means, in theory, it could act as a temporary host for the gem. But know this, the Threnodian Leviathan is rooted deeply in the minds and souls of Rinascita's people. Only they can truly face it.
Bro just doesn't care. He's just there slinging shots from his pistols.
Some
Like,
of our strongest resonators to reinforce the front lines on Three Heroes Crest. So, leave the civilians to
hey.
us. We'll keep them safe. As for combat power, I called in some insurance. Never hurts to play it safe. Don't worry, we...
Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers!
So you don't have to unleash the fans.
yeah. They got it. They got it.
In any case, you just focus on driving your blade straight into Leviathan's heart. We'll be Rinascita's last line of defense. And we'll be right here, waiting for your safe return.
What happened to Kalkara's face there? Did you see that? That was really weird. That was very weird.
For the Black Shore's aid, we would not have arrived so swiftly, or with such peace of mind. This disaster has swept across all of Rinascita. We Raganesi won't cower behind Septimon's walls, nor will we sit idle while the dark tide ravages your lands. Septimont has long stood as the vanguard against the tide spawn. This is your battleground. We'll follow your lead, Your Excellency. Just say the word.
Thank you for your trust. Though Septimont and Raguna have drifted apart over the years, in the face of such calamity, we stand together as one for Rinascita. There is no need for formality between us. Leviathan is the source of this chaos. If the Black Shore's plan can truly seal it away, then perhaps the storm it unleashed may yet be stilled.
That Discord Slayer spoke of a connection between the Waystones. She must have meant the Anchorstone's ability to resonate and link with another. If there's another Anchorstone inside the Dark Tide, that connection could open up a path for us.
When the dark tide swallowed me, I did leave an anchor stone behind, but how did you know that?
Not important right now. The real issue is that the anchor has been heavily corroded. To reactivate it, we'll need to purify it using the Sentinel's power.
Even if we take another anchor stone with us, its power alone won't be enough to pierce the spatial anomaly inside the dark tide and open up a path.
Who's this?
You'll need this.
Who is this? Who is that?
A dying martyr entrusted it to me.
Pretty sure it's confirmed Kalkara's coming back into 3.0. Oh. Interesting.
Your original power. That light once drove back the darkness across Rinascita.
Most of its strength was spent purging the dark tide beneath Ragusa.
Try to get ready for a
What's left?
quick time events.
Can
Oh,
only
okay.
shield one person.
Put your fingers over 1 and 2.
And someone will need to carry it in first to reach the anchor stone and reactivate it. I'll do it. As a captain, navigating through uncharted waters is second nature.
I'll go.
I know how
What?
to resist the dark
I
tide's
literally
push.
just pressed the button. Are you supposed to hold it?
The Thessalia family
What- how do you-
potion
what?
grants resistance, and I've endured its whispers for long enough. I know its tactics. Let me face this.
We don't even know where this anchor
You're not on
stone is.
PC. No, I'm on
Finding it may take time and
PlayStation. So
potion
it's
might
either
run off
triangle
before we
or
reach it.
square. But I don't know if I have to hold it or not.
But I still carry the Sentinel's power. I can hold out longer than anyone. I have to be the one.
This relic holds all that Primus once felt. His fury.
Because it's
sorrow,
like videos or dialogue
obsession,
options are like that. Oh,
and resolve. I see that same resolve in you. Take it.
who is that guy?
Lady Cantarella,
He's blind.
how many
But
of
who
your
is he?
family's potions remain?
You're asking if I can brew enough to carry all of us into the journeying paradise. If we're ready to face Leviathan.
So, once that anchor stone is activated, the
How?
path should be
Why
clear,
didn't
right?
even say anything?
Great.
What do you mean? What?
Then would you do us the honor, brilliant lady of potions, and get us there?
Rover, this is Rinascita's fight. It is neither your duty to shoulder it alone, nor our desire to see you do so. We will not have you face the Threnodian alone.
I literally pressed triangle there, so I don't know what it wants.
If facing Leviathan means being corrupted by the dark tide, then so be it.
The priestesses foresaw this. The dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont.
All
If that
of
is our
Septimont.
fate, we must meet it head on.
I'll go first. I'll enter the dark tide, activate the anchor stone's connections, and hold the path open for the rest of you.
Meanwhile, we'll hold the line at the Three Heroes Crest. The tide spawn aren't the only threat. The Fraxtus might still have their hand to play.
Yeah, we'll have to fight that Cristoforo.
Once the anchors are active, we'll take the potions and follow.
Rinascita will not falter just because a few of its leaders are gone. Its people will rise. We'll meet again in the paradise and end this together. Leviathan will fall.
Rover, we all understand the burden you carry. We are grateful. We'll continue to monitor the dark tide. When the moment comes, we'll move. Until then, prepare and rest.
Okay.
That visitor from Huanglong, he must know something about Fenrico. If the lantern came from the Fabricatorium, then what's happened to the dark tide sealed beneath Raguna's seas? there's still time before I go. I need to find him and learn what happened down there.
You're here, Harbinger of the Dark Tide.
Wait, how do you know that?
Who are you? How do you know about this?
Choyan. The capital sent me
Choyan.
to retrieve.
Is that how you pronounce it? Choyan.
And gather intel on the Thrunodian's resonator. I came searching for Raguna's blessed maiden. Instead, I found the Primus. He was tied to the Thrunodian, knew the truths of it all. But the Dark Tide silenced him. In his final moments, he passed this lantern to me. Said it was meant for you.
So, he's...
His ambitions and his crimes were buried in blood. But he paid the price. Gave his life to drive back the Dark Tide beneath Raguna's seas. That's how the relic reached your hands. Think no more on it. Think only of what's ahead.
Okay.
Death is a cheap way to pay for transgressions. He knew it wouldn't be enough.
Who's Choyan to say that, though?
Listen. Every harbinger of the Dark Tide, Fenrico, Mia, the rest, they all met the same end.
True.
Death.
I accepted this long ago.
You've already been touched by the Dark Tide. Even the Sentinel's power cannot reverse it.
That's why we're not arguing over who goes in first. Anyone else would just suffer longer.
You've been resisting the Thrunodian's corruption this whole time. Suppressing your resonance ability so Tidespawn wouldn't surface. Everything you said was just to hide the truth. Deliberately.
Oh, damn.
You're prepared to walk into death alone.
Yeah, why not?
You traveled so far just to honor a dying stranger's final wish. I'll ask for just one more. For me. Please.
The Dark Tide rejects outsiders of Rinascita. But you're different. I'll do what I can. I'll hold the line here. You do what must be done. When you're truly prepared to die, death doesn't come so easily.
I never act with sacrifice as a given. Not even my own.
One last thing. The magistrate of Jinzhou asked me to send her regards.
Oh, that
The people
Jinxie?
you helped. They're still waiting for your return. Farewell.
Yeah, Rover's probably forgotten about that, hey? It's been a while. If Augusta has already departed from the anti-corrosion ward, she and Lady Una prepare some supplies for you, please take them. Your support means much to us, may your path be safe and battles triumphant. Okay. I thought we were getting a rest, no? Like, ooh, I don't know if I want to walk in that. Cal, wait. What am I waiting for? Talk to everyone real quick. There is no, like, everyone to talk to. Look. Who's this dude? Who are these? Okay. Oh no. What do you mean? Oh, it's. What do you mean? You've always been the protagonist, never forget that. Yeah, bro, I'm the main character. What do you mean? Okay, we've spoken to them. What about these guys? Items will strengthen your echoes even without a space, so they're reliable alloys. Okay. Oh, that's cute. She's worried. She's worried about us. Okay. Everyone's getting along. That's nice. Protective gear. Pizza Tropical. That it? That everyone? No. Oh, that's cute. Nobody in there. Console these two. Okay, so this is the last group. Cool. Okay. So they all give us little gifts to help with fighting the Dronodian. Or not even fighting the Dronodian, just dealing with the Dark Tide. Right, now let me find... Nope. Did not like that at all. No. Nope, don't like it. Hate that sound.
You know, status report.
Frequency is stabilizing. If you're going in, this is your best window. Remember that stretch of chaos we once crossed? If Leviathan has shaped this world through the Dark Tide, expect something similar. Shifting sands, obscuring fog. Every step,
Oh, yeah.
a gamble into
Okay.
the unknown. That Discord Slayer, Galbrenna, was it? She's bound to the Dark Tide. If she dared to hunt the Thrunodian, she must know how to navigate its depths. Once inside, find her existence in the chaos. Reunite with her. She'll guide you forward.
Ah, so we're used to this. Yeah.
You catch on quickly. I believe you know what to do.
Yeah, we've done this before. Cool.
Immerse yourself in her rhythm. Feel it, understand it. Find a trace of her within the chaotic frequencies. And when you find her, don't let her go.
Rover, keep your wits about you once you're inside the Dark Tide.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll stick with him every step of the way.
Oh, Abby's awake. Cool.
Just remember you're not going in alone. When the time comes, we will be right behind you.
We.
If you are ready, step forward.
Yeah.
May the eternal sun light your path, and may each step bring you closer to victory.
I guess I'm ready. I mean, you know. Okay, what are we spawning into here? Oh!
Whoa. I didn't think there's actually a whole other world inside the Dark Tide.
Considering it's called the Dark Tide, I didn't think it'd be so bright.
Holy, somehow. Huh? Feels a bit like chaos, but colder and creepier. Like something's whispering to me. Anyway, let's focus. Like Yuno said, if we do what we did back in the chaos, we can anchor to Galbrenna and find her, right? Let me remember. Something about anchoring to the memories, feelings, and connections in the chaos. The problem is...
Yeah, we don't really know much about her.
Yeah! Galbrenna's always like... she's there, and then whoosh, she's gone. Doesn't really say much either.
In life, chaos.
Hello?
In death, silence. A stillness veils the teeming multitudes. Glory is washed clean in suffering's tide.
I was talking. We were having a nice conversation, actually.
The hesitant shall not return. The timid shall not pass. Tell me, little lamb, whence do you come? And where does your path lead?
Oh, that's that's a Discord dude. Guy thing.
That creepy guy
being.
again.
Little lamb, your hostility pains me. I came to aid you. You wish to anchor to her. A simple task.
Not really.
Surely you've heard. The dark tide
His voice
preserves
kind of
memory. Her past is scattered through its depths, tangled in the currents like fractured glass.
Then we'll just go find them ourselves.
The dark tide mirrors the chaos of the human mind, shifting, twisting. A fleeting thought, and the path ahead may vanish beneath your feet.
That's scary.
Leviathan lurks in the depths of this world, building its kingdom, bending this place into its image. This place is molded by the journeying paradise's frequency, a vision of perfection, unmarred by flaw. But behold, the dark tide's true face. A world of hatred, fear, and despair. The world your kind calls hell.
Oh god, that's what it actually looks like. Whoa.
Leviathan merged paradise and hell with its power of assimilation, cloaking rot in radiance.
That's clever, actually. That is actually really clever.
Yet the mask is flawed. The paradise is incomplete. These twin worlds bleed into one another to create spatial anomalies. Countless souls caught between light and shadow, adrift without rudder or self. Lured by false hope, they stumble into its waiting arms. Not yet. Save its light. I will guide you. Walk with me through this wasteland. If you wish to see her, then walk her path. Endure what she endured.
I also learn about her on the way, and then we can anchor her when we get there.
Despair screams. See the dead beg for death. Watch souls willingly burn in cleansing fire. What is? Are you afraid?
I would be.
Deceive you? No. I thirst for true, brutal battle. If I wished you dead, I would not skulk in shadow.
Fair play.
Her plan is bold, but an unwanted frequency has mingled into the dark tide. I know not who it is. This path will prove less smooth than she hoped.
It's fucking Christopher, man.
But for now,
I bet.
You have no choice, do you? Come, little lamb. Open your eyes, sharpen your claws. It's time we journey into the underworld. The flow of time here is slower than in your world. We have plenty of it. Be patient, little lamb. I shall keep watch over the outside. Speaking with you through the mark of the dark tide saves me considerable energy.
Whoa.
As for that small pest, put it to rest, lest its corruption worsen. My presence alone is enough.
Is that Galbrina up ahead?
Ah, a memory. The moment she first fell into the dark tide. She was just a little girl.
Oh my god. Can you imagine being a kid and falling into, like, this?
I won.
Did you see that? That resonance ability? Can a child really wield that
I
kind
don't
of
actually
power?
get her resonance ability.
She'll be a force to be reckoned with. Perhaps even rise to challenge for F4 one day.
Hear me out on camera.
Damn it.
Bruh.
I was so close. If it hadn't been for the difference in our resonance ability, I could have... What did you do to get that kind of power?
My power? It's always been there. Since the day I was born.
Born with it? How unfair. I can't take it. I trained harder, endured more, bled more.
I know. You're all stronger than me, and all worthy opponents. But please, you should tend to your injuries now.
Are you mocking us? People like you, born lucky, never understand what it means to struggle, to fight for your strength.
Is she Welsh?
No, I really meant what I said. They are
Born to
stronger than me,
struggle.
in body and in spirit. So many here are. They just don't have the same resonance ability. Why? Why was I the only one gifted with this power?
For those who cannot stomach defeat, even sincerity tastes of cruelty. Fate is never fair. It bestows gifts without reason. Whether blessing or mockery, mankind must learn to carry it with grace.
So, she is from Septimont. Why did she leave? And why has she stayed away until now? Her resonance ability was bright and radiant back then. Now
So she had a spectro type ability.
Different.
The curse of the Dark Tide. Had she returned untempered, with curse still unclaimed as gift, Rinascita would have burned for her folly. A fitting fate, don't you
So it's
agree?
gone from like light to dark light.
You claim to stand against Leviathan, yet you speak so coldly of human lives. Whose side are you really on?
The two are not in conflict. Many a mighty alliance has thrived on loathing alone. And
That's true.
I am a tacit discord, a devourer and killer by nature. My allegiance lies only with myself. We each take what we need. She too accepted my gift. Left to her own strength, she would have fallen long ago. Do not be so eager for answers. Go live them. Feel them instead.
Okay. Influenced by the Journeying Paradise frequencies, Tide Spawn in the Plane of Dark Tide will gain Paradise Shelter and take less damage.
She carved a path through this underworld for you. But the true danger does not lie in the shadow. It hides in the light. Leviathan toiled endlessly to bring its paradise into being. So perfect, so faultless, so dread. I was right about you. Beneath that calm shell beats a heart that burns for battle.
Sorry, there are moments where I'm just standing here because I'm trying to let Chimera finish before it moves on to the next bit.
The trials of the borderlands.
Are these Galbrenna's traces?
Go now. Claim the rewards of the brave. Perhaps you have heard of the great dark tide that swept through Septimont 16 years ago. It swallowed her whole. Once touched by the dark tide, a human's resonance ability and frequency are devoured. Piece by peace.
I was just in Oak Hollow. Where am I? I can't use my resonance
Bro,
ability.
the voice acting in this game.
Why?
Because the Dark Tide loved you, but you rejected its gift. Now, it will consume you instead. You, your power, and everything that was once yours.
Kiria, is that really you?
You could have risen above us all. With your gift, you might have become the hero of heroes. Why did you stop? Why did you reject it? Don't you crave that glory?
Honestly, I never understood why I was born with this power. You and so many others. You deserved it more than I ever did. I've asked myself again and again, what does it mean to be strong? You once told me that real strength comes from the heart, not from outside. And someone else said, she said, real strength is meant to protect. The Dark Tide twisted me into a monster. People ran from me. So no, I won't accept this gift.
Well said. My frequency is nearly gone. Looks like I'll never get the chance to surpass you now. So take what remains of my strength. Live on. Live for me. Live for all of us.
Why give this to me?
You're not completely lost yet. You still have a chance to escape. More than any of us. And this is our wish.
Within the Dark Tide lies fate itself. No one can escape the murky costs.
I always knew you, quiet as you seem. If someone struck you down, you'd rise up and strike back twice as hard. I didn't want to admit it before. But in the arena, you didn't beat me with power. You beat me with will. The fire in your eyes, it doesn't lie. That's why I believe you'll see it through. So live with pride, head held high, free and unbound. Live for us and prove to fate that it can be the fight.
Curious creatures, humans, always resisting fate, entrusting all their hopes to a single soul, just to prove they will not bow to destiny. Yet her power was corrupted. Back then, she was weak, as powerless as a little lamb to be slaughtered. Each step forward was a gamble with death.
But she still escaped. How?
She was born through death. Come, let us walk on.
Okay.
The traces end here. There's no path forward.
Leviathan hides its message in another dimension. the Sentinel's power you bear. Its hour has come, little lamb. Use it to sever the worlds, reshape what is.
Distorted temple zones exist throughout the plane of Dark Tide. Use the Lantern of Napoli II to separate and switch between worlds in the Dark Tide. Okay.
Good. If resistance comes, let that power be your blade. A journey into the abyss allows no return. It is a path ordained. To rise, one must first learn to fall.
This is
so
epic.
It was for her.
This is actually so cool.
I remember when her resonance ability was corrupted by the Dark Tide. She fought with nothing but instinct and flesh. She clawed through monstrosities until she stood before me. Her frequency was nearly consumed. How rare! A mortal here. It shall gnaw upon thee, slow, ceaseless, until thou bend the knee. Thy fate is to be made one with it.
I know. The dark tide devours everything. Assimilates everything. If I can't escape it, then I'll use it.
To claim a divinity's power is to invite divine wrath. Know this, more Tidespawn lie in wait before thee.
It's already flowing inside of me. So why can't I turn it against them? Why can't I be the one who devours them? These false frequencies need me to survive. If this power doesn't want to listen to me, then I'll show it who's the real boss.
Thy own kind wished for thy survival. Yet thou wouldst risk it all.
I love these eyes and dowels like that. The old eyes is so cool, man.
Live.
To seek.
It just makes sense that like a being with wisdom, like an old being, would use these eyes and dowels.
Then I'll show you. By
Like
living,
Sentinel.
no matter the pain, humanity can live through it. With pride, heads held high. Fate may be loud, but I don't think it's that strong. I don't believe in it.
To wield the dark tide against its spawns. Fascinating. Perhaps.
Within the dark tide lies fate itself. None can escape the net it casts.
It hurts.
The voice acting, man. The voice
I already
acting.
see the light.
Carry our strength and our final hopes. Live with pride, head held high, free and unbound.
I'm almost there. I won't give up.
this broken vessel's frequency is sundered and shattered. Yet this is indeed a chance of an eon. I shall give one final push.
You helped her escape the dark tide.
You are free to see it that way. But I made no vow that my boon came without a price. Still, I never did grasp what she meant by truly living.
If you can't tame the power you carry, you'll only be dragged along by it. That's not living. And it's not the future those who helped her wished for her. She carried the same will they did. Even if she failed in that wish, she'd pass that flame on.
Beyond my understanding. But mark this, without my boon, she'd never have come this far. Her defiance has drawn divine attention. Though she escaped, the Tidespawn still hunt her. Her fate will catch her eventually. To spare Rinascita further calamity, she fled to distant lands, corrupted by the dark tide and losing all her power. At first, she could do naught but run. But she was clever. Learned to track the movements of tacit discords through the dark tide's fluctuations. Even when barely holding herself together, she roamed the wilds, warning others of the doom to come. But men seldom listen to a girl who bears a cursed flame. 'Twas easier to believe she brought disaster. Some even said her flames were from Galbrenna, the legendary tacit discord.
So, Galbrenna was originally a tacit discord's name?
A fiend of ever-burning flame. A monster who spread fear and hatred across the land, luring humans into the fire for her own cruel delight. She borrowed that name and saved many in its guise. But her one mistake was her weakness. And that name became a fate she could no longer escape from. The dark tide saw no more after she escaped. So, I will tell you the rest.
The flames! She's Galbrenna! The flame demon!
Time is running out.
Disguised as Galbrenna, use their fear to drive them out. But alas, this time, the true Galbrenna had come. So long as hatred burns, such frequencies shall nurture her rebirth. Run as you always do.
Chimera, give me your devouring power. If I can consume her, I can end her rebirth.
You dare bargain with me?
Bo's a bit salty.
Is a threat. Without me, you die too.
You would not dare.
Hunt with me or die with me. Your choice.
Also, she's holding him hostage.
Then before that, I'll tame you. But for now, that undying demon will fall beneath my blade. This
That's why she's so powerful. She
Wield this
absorbs
cursed
some
fire with
crazy
sight.
fire demon.
You will suffer considerable pain. Is it worth it?
Let's go. The hunt continues.
I see what he means now, though. She would not have survived this dude. With that chimera.
To consume that flame demon, she surrendered more of her frequency to me. Thus, our pact was sealed. All that I consume, she inherits as strength.
So, she became what she is by endlessly feeding on tacit discords.
A pact always has a price. Should she fail to feed me fresh frequencies, I shall feast on her soul, piece by piece, till naught remains. So she hunts without end. Weak tacit discords are but tasty morsels. Only the strong may stand beside me. If she would grow, she must hunt true danger. To crave unorthodox power, yet cling to her humanity, 'tis a savage clash of wills between her soul and theirs. And should her will falter,
You'll devour her frequency. Be reborn through her.
I helped her once broken vessel with my own frequency. Enough to survive the dark tide. This is a long overdue repayment.
No. It was the souls of those humans who saved her. You just saw an opening in her broken frequency and slipped in. Admit it. You just wanted to escape the dark tide, didn't you?
I do not deny it. After centuries, a door opened at last. And she bore a soul unshaken, even at the border of life and death. The most perfect vessel I have ever known. Besides, suffering is a gift. Through it, she learned the true meaning of strength. Fate showed her countless tragedies, stirring her compassion, but robbing her of the power to save. They gave her a second life, but what I offered was a path to wrest her strength back from fate. And that is what she chose. She walks this path with zeal, never resting, as if every misery in the world were born of her own weakness. Oh, and there are 4 more like me in her now. Ah, I almost forgot. Of course, one must not forget the flame demon herself, Galbrenna.
At this point, Galbrenna feels like her true name. But what was her real name?
That you must ask her yourself.
You came.
I'm not too late.
Not too late, not too early. Right on time. One side each.
Dark Tide's influence. Battles with Tide spawn in the distorted zones will disturb the power of the lantern. You'll need to build up frequency to reactivate it. Once the lantern of Napoli II switches you to another world, Paradise Shelter will be broken, leaving the Tide spawn
Guardian of the
vulnerable.
Dark Tide, a mortar. We meet again. I tried to clear the path for you, but that thing got in my way.
You handled all the monsters along the way by yourself.
More or less. Too many roads led here, and I couldn't be sure which one you take. So I wanted to make it easy, whichever way you chose.
You've already helped more than enough.
So have you. There were things.
Whoops, I beat them too quickly.
One last thing.
You didn't have to go so far, Discord Slayer. Take what's left of me. This flicker of a soul won't last much longer anyway.
Just hang in there. I'll find a way to save your frequency.
You don't have to carry it all yourself. Sometimes it's okay to lean on someone else.
Huh?
Thank you.
What did I just do? Human frequencies dull the pain of absorption. Why not let them serve a purpose? Burn them before they turn.
I did it because I wanted to. Not everything needs a reason.
I gave you power, not so you would squander it on sentiment. Unleash your true nature. Terror, slaughter. That is what you are made for.
Your
The
time's
Billie
up.
Eilish song comes to mind.
Crawl back to where you belong.
Looks like you've got him on a leash.
Taming him isn't the hard part. Becoming stronger than him is. Oh, and keeping him hungry enough to feed on my terms.
Do not mistake this for triumph, Gal Renner. This battle will not end until one of us is dead.
Really? I think Abby is a lot cuter.
Agreed.
That power you used, was it the Sentinel's power of separation? And that incredible little one. No wonder Cartetia had the nerve to propose such a mad plan.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Even here, the Paradise's frequency isn't stable, which means Leviathan hasn't completely seized control. So, looks like part 1 of the plan worked.
You bear the Dark Tide's power, but you are no Harbinger.
Good. We can avoid a lengthy explanation. If you're looking for the Harbinger too, you must have seen it. The apocalypse Leviathan will bring forth. It was meant to remain restrained by the Sentinel, but I feel it stirring again. I followed its frequency and found you.
Most of Leviathan's power resides in me, but a fragment escaped. I've been tracking the one who carries that power.
That gem was cast into the Dark Tide. If this is where things are at, that leads to only one conclusion. Leviathan is about to resurrect. Freed from the Sentinel's hold, it's returned to its primal state in the Dark Tide, like water returning to the sea. We must trap its frequency before we can destroy it.
Or we can use me. Leviathan's instinct will draw it to reclaim what was once part of itself. The godhood inside me.
But that godhood has fused with your humanity. Their frequencies are nearly identical now.
That's exactly how we trap it. When Leviathan awakens, it won't distinguish. It will devour all frequencies blindly. If I offer my humanity, I'll become an anchor, give form to formlessness, and trap its frequency in one place. And if it's now hiding in the Dark Tide, I know you have a way of sending my humanity into it, right?
And I suppose you know the cost.
I do. But I have faith in those who strive to protect this land. In him. And in you. The Dark Tide can't read either one of our minds. Only we can do this. Discord Slayer, let me be your first bullet. Fire me into Leviathan's heart.
When the time comes, I'll kill you in front of them. To convince Leviathan of your necessary death.
Then I shall leave the rest to you. Thank you for choosing to be misunderstood, hated, and for putting your life at risk. Thank you for your resolve, Discord Slayer.
With the Sentinel Sword of Divinity, we split her godhood from her humanity, leaving the divine within her. Then, I fired the Dark Tide bullet to consume her frequency and send her humanity into the Dark Tide. Leviathan can't truly distinguish the signals it receives. It's blinded by what people believe. By tricking the one closest to the Blessed Maiden into accepting her death, we lowered its guard. Now that Kartatia has trapped its frequency, all that's left is to gather strength, reach the Paradise, and finish Leviathan.
Good question. How are we gonna find it?
Even I'm not arrogant enough to think I can take the Trenodian by myself. No apocalypse is ever stopped by a lone hero. It's always a difficult struggle, fought by countless lives. In this hunt, my part is to clear the way while the others prepare, set the aim, and fire the first shot. Maybe I'm gambling. People freeze up facing the end. Fear takes hold. Even those brave enough don't always get that blessing of fate. But if there's even the slightest chance to stop a disaster, I'll take it. Even if I stand alone. All I need to know is that when I drained the last drop from my glass, I had the guts to pull the trigger. Worst case, I stay trapped in the Dark Tide, holding Leviathan back a little longer. That's a price I'll pay. But I think I bet on the right people.
Some of us might use the word trust.
I can sense Augusta's Anchorstone. It lies beyond this well in the deeper realm of the Dark Tide. But the deeper we go, the stronger Leviathan's mental interference will be. Here, wear this. This cassette tape is a rare find from Lohai Roy. It preserves your most innate frequency. Perfect for what's ahead.
That's
I
clever.
don't know how it works, but it's a good time for music, wouldn't you say?
Does the song have a name?
They're usually named after the one who recorded them.
So, your real name is...
I'll tell you when this is all over. Call it a promise. A promise that we both make it back in one piece. If you're ready, let's go.
Oh, the game is so good. This game is so good. The music as well.
You know how to use the Sentinel's original power, don't you? Then change the world if something gets in your way.
What the fuck? That was... She had to do the little flick. Of course she did.
Why are there so many enemies here?
Oh
Life
shit.
has kindled. It created them itself. Nothing more than empty husks.
What should we do? Should we avoid them?
No. We slay them all.
Yeah, you'd say that.
They need no mercy. Their rest awaits. The flames roar. Bang! Gift trap explode.
To hell with you!
Down with the curtain.
Speak of the devil. Bathe in flame. I'll show you.
The gates of hell!
Tainted hellfire.
Devour them all!
One with the sounds.
You can't escape me. Behave now. The hunt ends here.
Time to go!
Explode.
To hell with you!
Tainted hellfire.
Devour them all!
You will obey.
Another mortar thrown at us. Oh, bring it on. This song is about to hit the chorus. Fight. I've come to send you to your grave.
A fresh feast!
It's over.
Some faint melodies disrupted the rhythm. Try switching worlds. Finally, we've arrived. The true gateway to hell.
Oh, that's...
Shining with your love, we stand united in devotion. With hearts full of joyous loyalty, we rise from the sea, guided by your light.
The dead grow tongues and sing praise day and night. That's what's become of those consumed by the dark tide. If the journeying paradise reaches our world, everyone in Rinascita will suffer the same fate.
Ha! Look at them, lining up to flatter their divinity, groveling for its grace.
It's not like they have a choice.
Without Leviathan's wisdom, feeble minds like theirs are fit only to be devoured.
Ceaseless worship, stripped of meaning or soul, from this shore to the next, from paradise back to our world.
All to gather more believers to be drawn into Paradise's maw. Then they'll go claim their due from Leviathan.
Even with the tape's help, we can't stay exposed to these hymns for too long. Chimera.
I don't take your orders. Silence, wretched souls! There is no place for you in paradise.
I like this guy.
Burn your ruin and rot in hell.
Seems Chimera still commands some authority here.
Coming back here feels like coming home. By blood, they ought to call me Forefather.
Oh, what? Is he the
Leviathan was
the
right
first?
about one thing. Fear is the most ancient and enduring truth in all living.
Was he the first Tacit Discord in the Dark Tide? Oh shit! He's the one they all originated from. No wonder he's so strong. Okay. I guess we head to the gate or whatever this is. This is gross, by the way. What the fuck is all this shit? Yeah, we go up this way. What is that? What is that? What are these? Oh, they're all Tacit Discords, right?
We're here again.
The Styx Lake. A myth once whispered in Septimund.
Oh, I remember this, yeah.
Now carved into reality by Leviathan. Those touched by the Tidespawn often begin to see things. Hallucinations. And this lake is usually the first they find. Anger, sorrow, pain. Leviathan reads the depths of our hearts.
Oh shit, yeah, that's
From
where
them,
Cartathea
it births
quote unquote
this
dies.
river of memory.
Because obviously she's
What you see
keeping
here
him
is a
captive.
part of you. The river mirrors what you fear most.
That's why I saw those terrible visions. But why were you there too?
My mind can walk between reality and the dark tide. I've crossed this lake many times, trying to guide the lost home. Oftentimes it isn't hell that people fear. They fear fear itself, and that creates hell.
That makes a lot of sense.
There. Do you see it? At the edge of this underworld. That's the journeying paradise.
Through me, walk the path of glorious ascension. Through me, enter the city of eternal bliss.
No matter how Leviathan dresses it up, it can't hide the truth. It's a liar, twisting souls and selling a paradise of lies.
This lake, it's not quite like how I remembered it.
The Styx Lake, a place where all souls meet. Some call it by another name, Main's Deep. Leviathan reshaped it through the dark tide, turning it into a furnace where souls are melted down and reforged.
A crude imitation of the Sentinel's way of giving form to remnant creatures. But Leviathan takes the souls devoured by the dark tide and forges them into its obedient kindreds. Nostalgic? No. What I carry is rage. A rage for vengeance.
Why, is he the first person that,
This is where
Leviathan
Chimera was
turned?
born.
Oh shit!
Do you mean me or us? Born from the fury that courses through the earth, rage cast my spine, and slaughter forged my chest.
You don't have a spine, mate.
I
Just
have
saying.
torn through countless souls, rained fire on fields, slept to the wails of 1,000 dying cries. They remember me as Nemean, the name of the land I reduced to ruins, a name forever seared into their hearts with terror. But Leviathan, its treachery dragged me into the dark tide. It twisted my frequency and forced me into an abominable union with the frail goat and pathetic serpent. We were merged into one. Since then, our frequencies gnaw and rend at one another, torment without end. The agony wrought by its will, I shall repay tenfold, carving bone, feasting on marrow, until nothing remains.
I don't think it has bone and marrow. There's a few flaws to this guy's plan. Does sound like he was powerful.
Chimera was Leviathan's first tidespawn, created by fusing the frequencies of 3 powerful tacit discords, the first of its kindred.
And she's absorbed it.
Don't expect nobility from him. He has the gift of wisdom, but at his core, he's still a tacit discord driven by instinct. A destroyer in life, a prisoner of vengeance in death. That vengeance is what broke Leviathan's leash. For now our goals align, and that's likely why he's willing to listen this time. These human frequencies, they're trapped in the Dark Tide's corruption, still clinging to their last shreds of will. Leviathan can do nothing but trap them here and torture them with the pain it's harvested. That alone is reason enough to slay it.
True.
We in Leviathan, we set them free.
Exactly. Look, the Anchorstone Augusta place is just across the lake.
Can we fly across?
No. The waters are dark with corruption. Trying to cross would only rouse the Dark Tide.
Wretched souls, abandon all yearning for the light of paradise. I come not to save, but to ferry thee to the far shore, into the underworld of hell, into frost and flame. As for you, the living have no place upon this river. Turn back. Seek another crossing. Leave this place, and be not consorts of the dead.
The beholder finds no anomaly. Long staff, eyes like burning coals. If Leviathan based this underworld on the old tales of Septimont, then this must be Charon, the ferryman of the dead. Its made-up characters only mechanically follow their scripted roles. Hand me that lantern-shaped terminal. I'll handle this.
Whence comes your pride? But you would defy my word.
We come by the highest will's command. By divine pardon, we shall cross to honor the dead and to return hope to the living.
A vessel for the dead bears not the weight of the living. If
Is that a Greek accent?
cross, cast off the riches and honors of your former days.
The old stories say Charon favors gold and jewels. If the living seek passage, they must offer a fortune deemed worthy.
The accursed shore awaits all who fear not divinity. If your heart harbors unfinished desires, and you fear not death, then come. Step aboard.
Okay.
We have arrived.
That was surprisingly smooth.
I had the beholder on him the whole time. My instincts keep telling me something's off. We'd better stay sharp.
Okay.
The anchor stone is just ahead. Let's go activate it. Its energy has been reshaped by the dark tide. We'll need the Sentinel's power to purify it before activation.
Show begins.
You can't escape me. I'll show you.
The gates of hell!
The flames roar. Good. Take them. Live to hunt.
Whoa. Holy shit. Okay. Can we walk in this water? Okay, we can.
It's done. The terminal's comms should be restored. Let's contact Augusta.
Yes, we saw it. The anchor stone has been activated. Sooner than expected.
My family's potions are ready. But please, a word. It's been crafted from the Threnodian's venom. Outside the corruption's reach, it induces hallucinations, warping your senses and clouding judgment. If you aren't immediately entering the dark tide, I advise you all not to drink it.
Quite useful information to have.
Ground defenses are holding. And no major fluctuations in the dark tide for now. Everyone.
Wait! An intense frequency suddenly. It's moving towards the Western Front.
For fuck's sake, man.
Is this the best the mighty gladiators of Septimont can offer?
These guys are overpowered as well. There's nothing a soldier's going to do against these dudes.
A grand finale deserves grandeur. How can such a dull act satisfy the audience?
Welcome back, Gordy.
Yes! Now this is a scene fit for the final act.
Blades do not discriminate. Leave. This one's mine.
Choryang can take on Scar on his own?
Oh, has Huanglong fallen so low, they now send a blind man to die?
Prisoner Scar of Jinzhou. Surrender now. One strike is all it would take to end you. Surrender, and you may be spared pain.
Please let us see this fight. Please let us see this fight. Please let us see this fight.
I refuse an early exit.
My orders were to bring you back, dead or alive. I never planned on bringing you back alive.
Ah, fair. Oh, he can activate.
Belongs to me.
He can activate this form outside of his realm? Crazy. Oh shit, we're using Choryang.
Defender of Huanglong. Beneath the dark tide, it stirs once more. All hope will be swept
I like this
away.
guy's fighting style.
You talk too much. Retreat to gain ground. Step forth. Too slow. Your life is mine to take.
Oh my god, this guy's really cool. This guy's really cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Vanish. Behold this boy.
Bro.
All this time, your eyes fixed on the tide. Never once did you see the threat in the sky.
Yeah, that's not fair, is it?
Annihilation. Right on time!
He's made for Galbrina. Right. They should all be fine though, right? Because they can drink the potion.
The connection was cut off.
The Fraxidus really sent two overseers at once.
Vilova and Scar, their appearance was too well timed. Like they knew our strategy all along. Meanwhile, Cristoforo's just biding his time in the shadows. No matter. The Dark Tide was just unleashed because of the Fraxidus' interference. And everyone there. They didn't even take the potion before it swallowed.
They didn't have time to drink? Oh shit.
Trust them. Their will is stronger than the corruption.
Agreed.
The Anchor Stone has been activated. It will guide them through the Dark Tide.
Watch out!
Fret not. Soon you and your companions shall reunite in the boundless embrace of eternal night.
Why has he come after us?
Your
Oh,
journey
that's why.
ends here. What is writ by fate shall not be swayed. To resist is to invite naught but deeper woe.
Huh. The Fraxidus must think highly of us. Even you're here. No wonder the Beholder couldn't read your frequency. It can't pierce something as ancient as the concept of death.
Yeah,
I've seen many who can use their forte to mimic or create, but to perfectly replicate another's frequency and even forge an entirely new body. There's only one person who can do that. The thousand-faced survivor. The grand architect of the Fraxidus, Schwarzlock. But I doubt that's your real
Wait,
name.
we're up against the person who created the Fraxidus?
The children have toiled to script this grand spectacle and bend apart for me. How could I deny their goodwill? I have slumbered in shadow for too long. This old vessel yearns to stir. Perceptive indeed. But this vessel, wrought from ancient tales, sufficeth to welcome you. The path of return is barred by the Styx Lake. The waystone was shattered by my own hand.
I do like this accent, it's pretty cool.
Stay here, and I shall see you unharmed.
Huh?
You ferried us across only to bar the return. Well played. The answer is plain to see. No one is going to stand in our way.
Regrettable choice. Violence is not mine to seek. Yet the role I am given is clear. To hold the one who would end Leviathan here.
Leave him to me.
Whoa.
Knock upon the gates of paradise.
This guy got moved.
And let its spells toll through the dark to guide their way. I'll find a way. Once it's done, I'll catch up. Remember our promise?
Yeah.
long as one of us reaches paradise, hope lives on. Go!
Very well. Gabriela, let us see how far you have come since that day.
I like how stream right now is just whoa, okay, whoa. Dude, everything is so
Looks
cool.
like it's just the two of us now, Rover.
Just the two of us.
We can't give up.
We can make
Not as
it
long
if
as there's
we
hope.
try.
Right. I'll
Sorry.
fight by your side till the end. Look! The path to paradise is just ahead. We push through them. We're almost there. We'll make it.
Bruh.
One with the sounds. Shadow follows. Endure and defy. Tide's influence is getting stronger. Are you alright, Abby?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. I'll make it quick. More enemies.
Ooh, hello.
The journeying paradise is just ahead.
One with the sounds. Keep it together. Abby's frequency is weakening. I can barely sense it.
Stop yapping. So dizzy.
Leviathan's whispers.
Is Leviathan trying to corrupt Abby?
Come up. Come up.
These voices.
Buried in ruins. Montelli's.
Oh no, Leviathan's trying to use them against us. Can't wait. Watch the ghost. I am. They're all dying.
I tried to protect, but I failed them.
Also, this is probably not what's actually happening. I feel like the Leviathan is just trying to fabricate this.
Maybe this is how it ends for the Forsakens. We all become its puppets.
No one answered my prayers.
Because it's all mind games, isn't it?
But my faith was always true. Please, my souls, don't punish me. Hear them. Where did they go?
My head! It hurts. Can't take it.
Oh, poor Abby.
I'm sorry.
Abby!
A gladiator should die on the battlefield.
So Lupa was poisoned. But that's all the size of her.
Warriors. A ruler who stands alone is meaningless.
Mm-mm. Oh yeah, we could just separate it this whole time. We could just use the power of separation this whole time. Also, I think you missed it with the first two, Bron and Roger drowning. Yeah, no, I saw that. Like, it skipped past it very quickly, but whoa. This is way more epic than fighting that first Thenodian that we fought.
Welcome, Rover.
Yeah,
a
thought so.
pleasure to see you again.
Bro looks smug. Like...
Oh, no need to rush toward the abyss in such haste. Please, take your time to enjoy this interlude before the story meets its climax. Did Avidius's story stir sorrow and anger in your heart? By now, you must have realized that Rinascita's fate was forged by the Sentinel.
That's not wrong.
With that truth exposed, have you ever suspected that humanity's fate could also be the design of a higher being? A girl, born into a land ravaged by war. Tell me, why was she fated to stand against the divine and endure a second suffering? And that one born of Sonoro itself, designed to serve as the core of a hollow system? Who scripts such destinies? Who appoints such suffering? If fate cannot grant equal grace to all, if it cannot offer each soul a just and rightful end, then perhaps it is we who must tear the old script and become the authors of a new one.
Do you want to rewrite humanity's fate? Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
No matter how noble your reason may sound, the crimes you've committed in Rinascita are far too great to ever be forgiven.
Oh, I care little for my own fate. I am but a small footnote in this grand repertoire. One day, my role too will end. And if that finale serves to bring the curtain down with perfection and grandeur, I'll gladly add it to the script. However, my moment on stage is yet to come. The spotlight now belongs to the people of Rinascita.
You wrote Avidius and all of Rinascita into a tragedy, just to prove a point.
The fact that he can do that, though, is kind of stupid.
You speak of divinities with disdain, but the moment you took up that quill, you became no different. I don't trust you, or the quill in your hands.
Certainly. I do believe there is someone more worthy than I to wield it. We've invited you before, many times.
Ah, he's trying to recruit us again.
Should you choose to accept, you would be the one to hold that quill.
Yeah, no.
Unbound by Rinascita's fate, and still you descend into the abyss alone, to aid in their defiance of fate. Aren't you merely playing the role of savior? I know you bear a power not of this world. It grants you a courage that borders on folly. But even so, Overthrax's power lies dormant within Abbey.
Overthrax?
A Thenodian's essence is one and the same. Should two such frequencies ever collide...
Oh, that was the first one.
Leviathan could use the dark tide to possess Abbey, merge with Overthrax, and eventually complete its rebirth.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Wait, that's actually such a clever plan.
You've never questioned what Abbey is. refuge.
questioned it, we just haven't got an
Never
answer.
pause to wonder why it grows dizzy each time it absorbs the dark tide.
You do already know what the dark tide really is. Perhaps once Abby merges with Leviathan, it will recall what it once was and find its true self. If that's the risk you're prepared to take, I suppose I can revise my script accordingly.
Yeah, were you meant to make me the Harbinger?
Leviathan has long sought its Harbinger. You weren't its first choice. That role was meant for Augusta, Septimon's current Ephor. The paradise should have descended as I had written. Yet, the priestess's arrow, fired at the cost of her very existence, sent the story veering off script. Still, any script worth its ink must be able to adapt. Just a few careful strokes and we found the perfect protagonist to bear the mantle of despair. We knew your plan from the beginning. Now your companions are lost to the dark tide, adrift with no anchor in sight, fated to sink endlessly into the depths. As for Cartathea, the divinity that granted her a second life is dead. Do you truly believe her humanity alone can stand against Leviathan? Yes. Hope amid hardship makes a finer tale than one of aimless doubt. The audience always favors stories steeped in distress, struggle, and ruin. Alas, this interlude must end here. Leviathan stirs from its slumber, and with its wrath comes its gospel. Now then, show me. Show me that humanity can rise against the divine. Prove your will is your own. Prove you are worthy to pen your own fate. But if humanity cannot cross the threshold of the divine, then we shall be the ones to write its fate instead.
See, the thing is,
life is but a walking shadow.
I was going to talk
poor
about
player that struts and frets their hour upon the stage. And then, in the blink of a moment, is heard no more.
I believe in them, just as they believe in me.
Of course. You've always been the protagonist of our play. But what if the one we speak of, the one meant to end Leviathan, is not you?
What? So your true target is...
The special scene between her and our grand architect must not be disturbed. But now take a brief rest. The stage is nearly set for your finale.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the thing is, like, Genshin has a lot of talking. This has a lot of talking as well, but it has a way of, like, keeping you gripped to the story. Just the storytelling is much better, and it's sort of formed in a way that keeps you guessing, and it keeps, like, the mystery there.
So, I was your true target all along.
Indeed. Another stalemate awaited him. And you, the Revenant returned from the dark tide. You are the one chosen to end Leviathan in our script. I know the power you wield. Left protect. It unravels the fabric of our play. And so, I must still your steps here. Yet I confess, Galbrena, your growth hath far outstripped what I foresaw. How many tacit discords have you devoured to stand here now?
Do you count how many gemberries you've eaten in your life? For one with a lifespan like yours, surely you know more than most. So go on.
Yeah.
Take a guess.
We don't know who he is, but he must have been alive for a long time.
Save those who share no bond with you. To choose to protect is one thing, but to do so wielding power not born of mankind, that you should never have done. You must have felt it. The cold stares of those you saved. No gratitude. Only fear for that which they cannot understand.
So what? I chose this path, and I'll follow it.
Your frequency now intertwines with the tacit discords. The moment you crossed that threshold, the mortal world ceased to be your home. My offer still stands. Join the Fraxidus. You too have crossed the veil that parts life and death. Among us, you shall find haven and purpose.
Ever since I got these wings, I found freedom in the open sky. I don't need a haven or titles to cage me. I am what I choose to be.
Should you crave power, we shall grant it. Even that of the Trinodian. Should you seek to help, we shall guide mankind toward the future beyond all comprehension.
Sounds like something a hypocrite would say.
Mortal sight is too narrow to fathom our path.
So, you think you stand above humanity, huh? Whatever. I don't give a damn about you or your grand ideals. I only need one reason to take you down. You're in my way.
Oh, oh, she's dead. Yeah.
The tacit discords within you are gone. Now, tell me, what remains of you?
Her power never came from the tacit discords, though. Like they were saying earlier, it's her will.
I've heard enough of this crap. You hide behind borrowed faces. But me, I've never once doubted who I am. I've risen from blood and inferno 1,000 times. Faced the monsters that lined up to devour me. And fought back Without mercy. I broke Harpia's razor wings and tore out Balor's demon eye. Not even Dalahan's iron hooves could bring me to my knees. The Dark Tide cursed me long ago. I should have been dead, but here I stand. And you think one of your clones can stop me?
Still clinging to hope. The sharp tongue may spark your courage, but it shall not change your end. And so be it. Forsake all hope of ever beholding paradise. I shall guide you to the Amet's shore, into eternal darkness, into hell.
He was holding back this whole time, by the way, so that he could recruit her. So, yeah, no
We're
shot.
already there, Schwarzloch. This blood, it should be enough. My flames could never reach you before, but now it's time you pay for your arrogance.
Oh, oh.
The hunt begins.
Damn. The only reason she's able to do all of this is because she caught him off guard.
Your friends, they purify the corrupted frequencies.
Huh?
Bullseye. May the flames light your way home.
Was that whale the Threnodian? What the fuck was that whale? Where did the whale come from? When did she absorb a whale?
You never
2.0?
cease to surprise.
And here I thought you knew me.
Oh yeah, that was the thing with
turns nature to her
yeah, I remember. I was
Or
gonna
did
say.
you misunderstand? I didn't become strong because of any of you. I was strong.
Yeah, I
That's
remember.
how it broke you.
I wasn't referring to that. I was surprised to see the spirits rise at your command, forming as Cetus the Tidebreaker.
I didn't command them. They chose it of their own will. When disaster strikes, humans unite. A hollow being like you wouldn't
No
understand.
voice? What do you mean, no voice?
Even if you absorb the corruption in their frequencies, it
You're
will
not-
not last. That Charon is but one mask the Grand Architect wears. The spirit.
I know. That's why we have to
Whoops.
move and find him.
You guys read that, right? It's fine.
There was a battle near the Journeying Paradise. Its aftershock blocked the main path. Which way do we go?
Left. It's a shortcut.
Oh.
There is no path on the left.
Then I'll carve one out myself.
Just part of stick. Cal look down. Okay. Oh, the music. Beholder's vision. Galbrina has entered Beholder's vision, allowing her to detect weak spots and openings. Using the Tacitus Cause power within her, she can swiftly traverse the battlefield to eliminate enemies. Galbrina imbues Feather Blades with Shadow Fiend's power. Aiming and throwing them at a point allows her to move instantly to that point. If an enemy is at the target point, she slays them as she moves. As you do. Gabuna summons Chimera and uses its power to change the world into the Dark Tide, uncovering new pathways via another world. I don't know where I got dimension from. In Boulder's vision state, Gabuna's attack style changes. She can also unleash a special attack to sweep away all obstacles ahead.
Leviathan's presence is growing stronger. Flame Wing won't last much longer in the air. The Beholder's mark is set. With Shadow Fiend's power, I can throw the Feather Blade to move to the target location. Prey marked. Time to end it in one shot.
Oh, look, damn, I did.
I'll use the Feather Blade to weave through them while shooting. That was Chimera. Tear the space apart.
But it doesn't let me look here. Like, I can't move the camera. So.
Just a scratch.
No time to lick your wounds.
Those ice slaves stay dead forever.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool.
Next.
Sweet, sweet Snowton. I shall feast to my heart's content.
Stay sharp. All set to die? Judgments come. I'm here to bury you myself.
Slow down. I must savor the exquisite taste of their agony.
Through here. Your divinity is next.
The fact that she can just one-shot all of these is kind of mental. That was sick. What the fuck? She's using him as a skateboard. Wait, she has a real wing? Hold up. What?
Rover!
You are too late. The purest dark tide has swallowed him, and the stairway to the paradise lies in ruins. Run all you like. Your chance to save him is already lost.
Someone has
Such is the nature
yeah.
of fate.
If I believed in fate, I wouldn't have made it this far.
You think that little flame can burn this dark tide? You drown in delusion.
I know it's not enough. What if I add some of this?
You intend to unleash the Tassin discords within you. Those savage frequencies alone will destroy you before the dark tide even gets a chance.
I tamed them once. I can do it again. It's just a matter of what I'm willing to lose. If saving him means we still have a shot at taking down Leviathan, I'll risk it all. My will. My everything.
Lunatic!
I don't see him helping, so.
Don't tell me you're getting cold feet now.
Everything you have fought to keep will burn to ash.
Then let it burn! Time to make a choice again. Hunt with me, or die with me. If you still want to see Leviathan destroyed with your own eyes, this is your final chance. Either way, I've already made my choice.
I called on you time and again to unleash your true power. And now, of all things, this is what gets through to you. You would risk everything for a sliver of hope.
Yeah, why not?
I would, no matter the cost.
Just as I foresaw, she arrives to save you from the abyss. A fleeting spark, kindled by all she once had, burning for a hopeless stand against the furious tide. What awaits you is your end. Now, roving outlander, don that exquisite mantle once more, and step onto the deserted stage you are destined to face.
How much time has passed? No path to take.
How do you beat someone that writes the
Nowhere to
path
go.
you walk on? Like,
Wait,
you walk on, rather.
what's that ahead?
Like, he's literally one step ahead of you every single time. Actually, multiple steps ahead of you.
Death is a divine gift bestowed upon humanity. Those you cherish now. A lucky few had their names carved into this ancient stone. But far more, those who once stood by your side you've already let slip away. Like raindrops into the sea. Lost to the depths. One day, even this stele will follow. Swallowed by the tide of your fading memory. Just like the rest.
I will not forget them.
You've changed from who you once were. Still stubborn, as always. Now, you fear losing what you have.
Carrying a scent of the ocean. Wrong. I missed the first grave? No, I didn't. This is the first grave. Oh no, I did. Fatigue. Zani. Yeah, it didn't pop up for some reason. Roger.
And that has made you weak.
BB. Cantarella. Cartithia.
Go on then. Your destination lies just ahead.
Yeah, Augusta. Lunar Radiance, that's gotta be... Yeah, you know. Got Loopers there. Okay, there aren't any under here. Cool.
When the bustling stage quiets, all who played a part in your fate will take their leave. Only you remain for the final bow. From beginning to end, you've always walked alone. That is the truth you cannot escape. Abby's condition was written into our script long ago. Even if you strike Leviathan down, Abby can no longer serve as the vessel to seal Leviathan's essence. Only one variable slipped past our design. Her. The Revenant returned from the Dark Tide. She could have bridged your failing forces and brought Leviathan to its end. But the moment she gave up, your downfall was written. Hope scattered like ash. Oh, harbinger of the dark tide, you can save no one. What follows in your wake is ruin, and ruin alone.
So this is a great time for my connection just to disappear. Plug in your router. If my router wasn't plugged in, the stream wouldn't be working. So it's actually just the game. Like it's the servers. I don't know. I tried this last time, but if it doesn't work, I guess I have to end stream because it won't let me play the game. The game will literally not let me continue. Maybe if you log in again. Doubt it. It's just, it seems to be a server issue. You're a server issue. I'm pressing tap to land in Solaris 3 and it's not working. Yeah, gateway connection timed out. It won't let me on the game. It literally will not let me on the game. How weird is that? The timing as well, right? Turn the game off. The timing, the second we go back to the rock that's at the loading screen, It's like you can't do this anymore. Literally, if this does not work, I will end stream. Plus, it's like 1:30 in the morning. I should probably be asleep now anyway. The quest is almost over. I know, but if the game doesn't let me continue, there's no point. Yeah, it never takes this long to log in. Well. I logged onto your account, same thing happened. Told you, it's the server. Like, it's the actual game. So yeah, I'm gonna have to end the game here. End the game, end the stream. Crazy. Actually crazy. Dude, I love this game so much. This story is so good. But yeah, unfortunately, doesn't seem to want to let me in. Try now. I'm pressing X to like go in. It won't let me go in. Yeah, look. Yeah, but anyway, I guess we'll continue in the next stream and then do some exploration once we're finished with the story. Next time I stream this. But yeah, thanks for being here. I will see you guys in the next one. I guess we're going to end it here. Unfortunately. Alright, bye-bye.